I don't know when it started. Maybe it was the night the electricity went out. Maybe it was earlier. All I know is this. Something began following me. It wasn't a person, it wasn't an animal. It didn't even make sound. But I felt it. Heavy, cold, like someone breathing behind my neck. The first night I was lying in bed scrolling on my phone when I saw it. Not clearly, just a shape in the corner of my eye. Tall, still, like a human silhouette standing too close to the wardrobe. I turned my phone light toward it. Nothing. I told myself I was tired. But the next night it got worse. I woke up at 3:16 a.m., not because of a noise, but because I felt something pressing on the edge of my bed, like someone had just sat down. I didn't move, I didn't breathe. I couldn't. My room was dark, but the pressure on the mattress was real, heavy, sinking. Slowly the weight shifted, like whatever it was had leaned toward me. Then I heard it, a quiet exhale right beside my ear. Not human, too slow, too cold. I froze, gripping the blanket like it was the only thing keeping me alive. When I finally gathered enough courage to look, I flicked my phone screen on fast, the brightness filling the room. There was nothing on the bed, but the wardrobe door, which I always closed before sleeping, was now half open. The darkness inside looked deeper than it should. The next day I told myself it was stress, imagination, sleep paralysis, anything. But that night something happened that I can never forget. I walked into my room and my heart almost stopped. Someone, or something, had carved a line into my wall. A long, uneven scratch like a fingernail dragged across the paint. Under it were 3 words, "I am here." I ran out of the room. I slept in the living room with all the lights on. But I didn't sleep well, because even with the lights on, I kept seeing shapes moving in the corners of the room, disappearing when I blinked. The final night was the worst. I woke up again at 3:16 a.m. My bedroom door was open. I hadn't slept in that room. And from down the hallway, I heard it, slow breathing, then footsteps, not walking, dragging. Something was pulling itself across the floor, inch by inch, coming closer. I couldn't move. Terror held me down. The sound stopped just outside the living room door. Silence. I stared at the doorway, waiting, shaking. Then something long and thin, a hand but not a human one, curled around the edge of the door frame. Black fingers, too many joints, bending the wrong way. It slowly pulled the rest of itself into view. A tall shadow figure, head tilted, body twisted like it had been broken many times but still moved anyway. It stood in the doorway, watching me, breathing. I screamed and closed my eyes. When I opened them, it was gone. But the scratch on the wall had changed. Now it says, "I am not done."